Hi guys, I'm Zara, also known as Cindy. Zara is actually my real name. I know I haven't posted in a really long time, and that's because I was on hiatus. So yeah, that explains that. I have so many old and deleted story ideas, like a lot. The thing is, I've always randomly posted short clips about my magical girl ideas, hoping people would like them. But looking back, it makes sense why they didn't really take off. There was no context, you guys didn't know the characters. And I've learned something, people connect more when they actually know the characters. Like for example, if someone makes fan art of Spider-Man, that would get way more likes of art of their own OC, in most cases. At first, that made me kind of sad. I was like, but no one knows mine. And then I realized, wait, I can just introduce them. So I thought, why not build a story together? You guys can give me feedback, ideas, things I can improve. Let's go through the process. First, the main character. Something that's really overused is the quirky, clumsy girl. You know the type. She trips over everything, she's random, or she's just super smart and adventurous. But don't get me wrong, being adventurous is great, but the quirky, clumsy trope is often overdone. Like, it's fine if she trips once in a while, but if in one episode she falls into a river, spills water on herself, breaks a lamp, and trips over everything, it's just too much. So I want to create a main character who's actually likable. Now, before we get into characters, you need to understand the concept. So basically, there's a magical flower shop with glowing seeds. When a girl who is chosen walks in, one of the seeds reacts to her and she ends up taking it home. The seed grows into a flower, and inside is a magical creature that gives her powers and lets her transform. The flower also connects to a shared headquarters. Each magical girl is based off a different flower. But in this world, your flower reflects your mental state. If a magical girl goes through something really bad, her flower can rot. And she can turn into a villain. When that happens, her worst traits take over her personality. Also, if a girl changes a lot as a person, her flower can reset and grow into something new, giving her different powers. Characters. I'm thinking about having around 14 to 16 magical girls, with a smaller circle for the main character, maybe 3 to 6 of the magical girls. I haven't decided yet. This is definitely going to be a series because building a full story like this takes time. In this video, I'm mainly going to focus on the magical girls and try to design as many as possible and try to fit them all in this video. In the next part, I'll work on the villains. So yeah, let's start building this story together. To make a good, interesting main character, we need a good personality. And most of the time, I write that before I design, but since I already kind of sketched the design out, I'll design her first. I have 2 drawings of her, and the thing I'm sure of is that she has black curly hair. Damn. For the most part, I'm not finished with her yet, obviously. First, let's make her in gacha. I'm going to make 3 different versions of her. So I had 2 ideas for her personality. One of them is that she was going to be shy and that she just looked confident. And the other one was that she's going to be a delinquent. But I don't know how it went from shy to delinquent. So basically, she was going to be like bold and take risks. And she was going to be drinking and smoking and stealing, and that she had attachment issues, and that she was supposed to be a villain, but her flower did not rot, but she's unwell. So anyways, I probably will choose that one with the delinquent and stuff. And I will spin a wheel on which one of the options I want her main design to be. It's mostly riding on the hairstyle since she will be wearing a school uniform most of the time. It's also depending on what vibe she gives off. I'm going to think of things I want for her. She often steals from stores and argues with her friends about everything. It's never serious. They have a love-hate thing going on. She mostly smokes, but not that often. She doesn't really drink on her own terms, but she does it with friends. And her school has a good amount of delinquents since the teachers don't do anything. Welcome to Spin the Wheel Wednesday! Okay, so now we have our main character. You know her personality, you know her whole vibe. For her home life, I'm thinking it's pretty simple. Maybe she has strict parents or maybe just one strict parent. I'm not 100% sure yet, but honestly her family situation isn't the main focus of the story, so it's kind of just there in the background. What is important though is her friendships. She already has friends outside of the magical girl stuff, but those friendships are kind of messy. Like they're a bit delinquent, they argue a lot, it's kind of chaotic, not in a super toxic way, but definitely not peaceful either. So inside the magical girl organization, I want her to have friends she actually gets along with. Like they joke around and tease each other, but it's playful. Nobody actually means anything hurtful. It's just a way healthier, softer dynamic. And okay, about the extra magical girl, I'm not even going to pretend to think this through because I already made her. I know her personality and her design is like mostly done. I might redesign her. Well, I will redesign her, but she's basically there. I know I said I'd write first and design later, but yeah, I didn't follow my own rules. Oops. Anyways, her name's Brielle. Might change it, not sure yet. And she's one of Kamiko's friends. Oh yeah, main character's name is Kamiko, by the way. I forget everything. So Brielle is a hopeless romantic. Like she romanticizes everything, but in a funny way, not a dark way. She's very much the comedy character. For example, if she drops her pencil and someone picks it up, she's immediately like, oh my god, they're in love with me, we're getting married. She makes headcanons, has crushes on fictional characters, and just is a little bit of a loser in the cutest way possible. Total nerd energy. She's also really good at drawing, like almost scary good sometimes, and she uses that talent to draw herself with fictional characters all the time. Nothing weird, just cute stuff like hugging or kissing. She does have enough common sense to not draw herself with real people though. Yeah. She's 15, super bubbly, a little airheaded sometimes, and just a genuinely sweet person. And the big thing is, she is obsessed with being a magical girl, like obsessed. And somehow, she's also one of the most popular magical girls out there. She has fan pages of fan pages. It's insane. She has a huge following. In her magical girl form, she's super extra, always showing off, sparkling glitter everywhere. She loves the attention. She even makes fan art of herself as a magical girl, just because she can. And when she sees that tons of people have a crush on her, she goes feral. She loves it. Also, important detail, the magical girl outfits are not sexualized, especially since they're minors. The outfits are designed based on what each girl is comfortable wearing while still looking cute, fitting in their vibe. So if a girl likes comfy covered outfits, that's what she gets. No random uncomfortable design. It's practical too because they literally have no fight. If a minor requests something a little sexualized, the organization will say like no. But if like there are also like adult magical girls, then they could say yes, but most of the time it's not practical because they have to also fight with it, so it's more like that. And the outfits are also super colorful and eye-catching on purpose. It's kind of like how male words are really bright to attract attention. Same idea here. The magical girls want the villains to focus on them instead of the civilians. It's not that the villains are dumb, they're actually pretty smart, but from their perspective, fighting magical girls is more worth it. Taking down a magical girl weakens the team while attacking random civilians doesn't really change anything long term. So it naturally becomes a dynamic where magical girls are like flashy distractions. And obviously, Brielle also some social media, like obviously. She probably has TikTok, Instagram, everything. I'm thinking the story is set in a modern time, just with some fancy differences. Also, yeah, the story is set in Japan, mostly because magical girl stories are usually set there, so I just went with it. In this world, people know magical girls exist, they just don't fully remember the details of the monsters or fight. It's kind of blurry, like they remember being safe, but not exactly what happened. So yeah, that's Brielle. She's chaotic, romantic, famous, sparkly, and just living her best magical girl life.